All right, today we are mapping it all out. We're talking about the complete roadmap to a seriously high earning career as a management accountant. We're going to cover everything, right? From the very first step, even if you have zero qualifications, all the way to the absolute top. So let's build that map.
And let's just get right to the headline, because it's a big one. This is a real direct path to a seven-figure income. And here's the kicker. The door is wide open, even if you don't have a university degree. Okay, first things first, we have got to completely change how you think about the word accountant. This isn't about looking back at what happened, it's all about shaping what happens next.
I mean, be honest. When you hear the word accountant, what pops into your head? Is it someone just buried under a mountain of paperwork, totally focused on old tax returns and historical spreadsheets? Yeah, that's the old picture, and it is not what we're talking about today.
See, a management accountant is a strategic advisor. They're always looking forward. They take all that financial data and use it to help a business figure out where to go next, how to grow, and how to dodge the risks. So think of them less as a number cruncher and more like the financial storyteller who's helping to write the company's next chapter. So the big question is, how do you actually become one? Well, this is where the CIMA qualification comes in. And the entry point, it's basically an open door for pretty much everyone. And here it is. This is where that whole no degree required promise really comes to life. It honestly doesn't matter what your background is. The system is literally designed for you to start right now with whatever you've got.
Your whole journey kicks off with the CIMA Certificate in Business Accounting, or the CERT BA. Just think of this as your foundation. In about 6 to 12 months, you'll nail down all the fundamentals through 4 really manageable, on-demand exams. And this isn't just another course, it is your key. It's your direct ticket to starting the full professional qualification.
All right, so once you're through that first gate, the path to becoming a fully chartered professional is just a really clear step-by-step climb. You know, this whole multi-year journey, it really just boils down to 6 clear steps. After you register and pass that CERT BA, you do something absolutely crucial. You start working. This is a learn while you earn kind of path. You'll actually progress through the big professional exams while you're gaining and logging 3 years of real-world experience, and it all culminates in that prestigious CGMA designation. So you get those letters after your name, CGMA. But what does that actually mean? Well, it's way more than just proof that you passed your exams. It's a global signal. It tells the world that you've evolved into a strategic business leader, someone who's ready to operate at the very highest level. Now, after you qualify, you get to this really fascinating crossroads. You've got 2 very different but very powerful paths you can take right to the top of the profession. So on one hand, you can take the employed route. Climb that corporate ladder towards huge roles like finance director or CFO. It offers great stability and a really clear progression path. Or you can take the self-employed route. And here, you're building your own consultancy, your own business with the potential for total independence and, yeah, unlimited earnings. One path leads to executive leadership. The other leads to financial and personal freedom. And just to give you a taste of what that freedom can look like in the real world, that's a pretty typical day rate for a freelance or interim chief financial officer. That's the level of value and earning power we are talking about on the self-employed path.
Okay, so let's talk money. Let's get down to it. How does this whole journey translate into actual earnings as you start climbing your way to the summit?
This is pretty much how your earnings can build over time. You'll start out as a trainee, of course, but with each big step, part qualified, then newly qualified, your salary sees a significant jump, and you can quickly hit that 60,000-pound mark. But the real acceleration happens next. Within about a decade, you can break 6 figures as a finance manager before you start pushing towards $500,000 as a CFO. And if you go down that entrepreneurial path, well, that ceiling just disappears completely. And this is the ultimate goal for so many people, the 7-figure income. And it's not some fantasy. It's a tangible peak that CIMA qualified professionals reach all the time through smart, strategic career moves.
So the million-dollar question is, how do they actually do it? Well, there are really 4 main ways. You can climb to the absolute top of a major corporation, a FTSE 100 company, where your bonuses and shares push your total package over $1 million. You can build your own high-end consultancy firm. You can use your amazing financial skills to launch and scale your own successful business. Or you can become what's called a portfolio CFO, providing your expert services to multiple clients all at once.
Look, make no mistake about it, this journey requires focus and serious discipline. But here's the difference. Unlike so many other careers, the path is incredibly clear, and the potential rewards, they're immense. So the only real question left is, are you ready to take that first step?